Siddhi Rathod. Today I am going to deal with a short story which is written by John Galsworthy. He was born in 14 August 1867. He is died on 30 January 1933. He was an English novelist and playwright. He won Nobel Prize in Literature in 1932. His famous novel works are The Forsyte Saga, a modern comedy, and End of the Chapter. The theme of the story, Quality by John Galsworthy, is commitment, determination, loyalty, honesty, and dedication and loss. The main theme of the story is commitment. Commitment is one's work to other passion. Every worker is an artist if he loves his work and immersed in it. The Gessler brothers is really touching. For them, the struggle, the hardship are nothing as long as they keep doing their work. The narrator has been acquainted to the Gessler brothers from the time of his youth. For his father was a patron of the shoemakers. The two brothers occupied a no-frills store in one fashionable West End area. It was a simple store without any grand signature or advertising orders making unique goods. According to the fit of each client, their storefront was humble, displaying only a few pair of boots, as if to declare to the world that they do mass production. As the narrator grows older, he realized that the Gessler brothers not just shoemaker but expert craftsmen, and that their shoes were nothing short of a work of art. While describing the younger Gessler brother, the narrator said that his yellow face and the neat folds of skin sloping down his cheek, along with the scolding voice, made it seem as if were himself made of leather. His brother looked just like him, only paler. The narrator then goes on to describe how entering the Gessler brothers' shop was akin to entering a church, where the client had to wait patiently on a wooden chair for the masters to do their work. Boots would be ordered, the foot size would be carefully measured, blend throughout touch, and then the client would be shown the leather place that would be into the making of perfectly fitted boot. On one memorable visit, the narrator complained to the younger Gessler brother that his boots had cracked. This complaint belied the skilled craftsmanship, as if it were impossible for any of his products to have imperfection. However, with great ingenuity, Mr. Gessler asked the narrator to send back the shoes for repair, failing which he said he had refunded the amount charged. Another memorable visit of the narrator was one where on one memorable visit, the narrator complained to the younger Gessler brother that his boots had cracked. This complaint belied the skilled craftsmanship, as if it were impossible for any of his products to have imperfection. However, with great ingenuity, Mr. Gessler asked the narrator to send back the shoes for repair, failing which he said he had refunded the amount charged. Another memorable visit of the narrator. He was go to shop and wearing boots purchased by one of the bigger complaint. It was during this visit the narrator got to know about Mr. Gessler's contempt for a large bootmaking companies that did away with the craftsmanship of the threads in name of the production trading quality with a airing of advertising glammings win clients. It was also during this meeting that the narrator became aware of the Mr. Gessler brothers' travels of sustaining a small bespoke business of handmade artisanal goods. The larger companies were luring away their clients on the dint of shallow advertising, the ice-cold contempt in Mr. Gessler's voice made the new narrator orders multiply pair of goods, so much so that he had no occasion to visit their store for the next 2 years. A week later, the narrator decided to pay Mr. Gessler a visit to compliment him on how Kandar, his latest set of boots, had turned out. However, upon reaching store, the narrator was bewild to see that the store of the Gessler brothers had been occupied by some other company. The new owner tried to assure the narrator that they were equipped to offer him any what happened to Mr. Gessler. Upon further inquiry, the narrator found that Mr. Gessler had died of a slow starvation. The new company owner disclosed to the narrator how Mr. Gessler barely did anything apart from making boots. Not even setting aside time to eat. All his money went into rent and to purchase fine leather, leaving very little for basic substance. It was taught business. Condition that had finally drawn the family the life out of Mr. Gessler on expert craftsmanship of boots. Both men or guests agreed that Mr. Gessler was one of a kind when it came to boot making artistry, and the narrator left the store deeply sounded by the loss of such a great individual who strived from quality during a time when the world was scrambling for profits and gain. After 2 years, the narrator goes back to the store and finds that one half of the store had been occupied by other company. The narrator later learns that this downsizing had to happen because running the shop was turning out to be too expensive. Hereby, I would like to conclude the lecture, and I also request you to appear in the quiz. After submitting in the quiz, you will get e-certificate. The link of the quiz is given in the description. Thank you so much for watching this video to learners and viewers. Thank you so much.